Good evening, everybody. It's Scott Gillum with the Stock and Options short video for the 20th of January. With the markets closed today, took a look at a setup based upon what the QQQs, or the technology sector, could do as we go into all of those high-tech earnings that are coming about. Let's take a look at the chart. We've come down to around the 50, bounced back up, came through that 21 EMA, and have been riding until the peak in December, and then the downtrend line, which has ensued since the December 16 time frame. So if I take the high print on the 16th, the first touch on January 2nd, Friday the 17th of January, about 1 month hence the high print, we have now closed on top of that downtrend. This sets up for a bullish bias for a move back to the upside as we go into those high-tech earnings that should be very favorable for this quarter. Let's talk about the way that this thing should work out. We've got prior highs around this 515 level. We did the big move to the upside to the 16th of December, back down to that support. Another move back to the upside, a flush, and a recovery back to the support. A move, and then a deep flush down to a level that took only 2 days to recover back to that support. So this 515 level now becomes a very unique situation or price action that could launch us as we go with this big bottoming tail hammer on Friday, could launch us back into that area of movement back up to the 530. The setup on the trade. Our prior close, that's from Friday the 17th, was at 522.85. Trade initialization should not be until we reach that level at 522 plus a dime, or 522.85 plus a dime, or at 95. I'd like to see this on a close, but intraday also works. The expiry that I'm looking to take advantage of is out there to February 14th, which is post most of our technology big boys. So let's take a look at the trade. The trade type that I've chosen is a butterfly. Now, taking a look, we closed here at 521, 522. And if I move out to a level that gets us into that area above that 523 level, on that close or movement back to the upside, going a little bit out to the 527 strike, gives me something in the neighborhood of a 44 delta. High probability, also a pretty large amount of open interest. With the butterfly, I'll go out $10. So I've got $10 worth of profit potential if we move up to the 535 level. Not to have this be just a vertical, but use some of this movement to the upside and reduce the cost basis, I'll move myself for the high strike out to 540. So here's the setup. Buy the 527, long call, sell 2 of the 535s, giving us the $10 differential or $10 profit potential, and then capping that risk off with a bear call that's only $5 wide. So 10 to the upside, take back 5 if we go max at 540, still a very profitable trade. At this time frame, that sets up for about $1.86, or something in the neighborhood of a 2.2 to 1 return. I will extend this out to looking at something that goes as high as $2 on this butterfly for initiation. Let's go back to the chart for a second. So if we move back up to 530, we are now $5 in the good. And our bear call, that 35.40, is worthless. If we go to the 35 strike, which is our short strike, we're now $10 on the profitable side, and we have the risk of this bear call going from 35 to 40, which was the old all-time high. The trade setup looks good. How do you manage this? Well, we'll manage this as a bullish bias to the upside, up to that short strike at 35. Once we attain that, then the focus becomes on the bear call, that 35 to 40 spread, and we'll manage that as we go forward. So recapping, QQQ closed above the downtrend line. Initiation will be 10 cents above the opening print, or around 522.95, to give us that momentum back, or a continuation back to the upside. The expiration goes out to February 14, and the trade setup is buy one of the 527 call, sell two of the 535 calls, and then buy a 540 call to cap off the risk, thus giving us $10 of potential profit with a $5 risk for the trade. So there you go, QQQs. Hi there, this is Scott Yellow from the Stock and Options Room of Live Trading Suite. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and if you'd like to trade live with me in real time, click again that link in the description below. Good trading to you all, and I'll see you in the room.